everybody, this is Natalie with Treasures of Minnie. Today we're going to be making a Halloween card using the Darcie's Heart and Home stamp sets. I'm going to use a little bit of elements from both. From this one I'm going to use the little girl and the little boy, and the You Had Me at hallow, sorry, and I'm going to use the tree from the other one. So I had already stamped this out for time's sake on some Strathmore Bristol, because I'm going to be using the Zig Clean Colors. This is a tile that I have that I use as a palette. I really like it, but it doesn't show up that well in video, and I'm still working out the lighting, so we'll see how this goes. I am going to speed up as I color because I was actually watching television with my husband when I did this, so it took a while. So I'm going to start out doing the tree, and the colors that I use on the tree are the light brown 061, the brown 060, and the oatmeal 064. And as you can see, I'm just dipping my brush in here and just kind of making my shadows and painting along here. I'm using a little bit of the black for the shoes and that's 010. And if you'll notice, the parts that I want to be the darkest is where I start out, and then I just kind of blend out to the lighter areas. So then you have like your darks and your lights. And I'm just going back in here and adding a little bit more black just to get more of a shadow. And I'm going to do the same thing on the little boy's hair. Once again, the top and the middle would be the lightest. Here, I decided I needed more shadow, so I went back in with the regular brown, the 060, and I just added where I wanted the darkest shadows to be, and then I brought my water brush back in and blended it out. So you can see that made a lot of difference. Okay, now I'm going to do the little girl's dress, and I'm using the violet, which is 080, and once again, I'm doing the same thing. Where I want the darkest part to be, I put in my color and then I blend out to the lightest part. And in real life, this is a little bit brighter than what you guys are seeing. Like I said, I'm still kind of working out lighting. So I just made her little belt orange, and I put orange like little pantyhose on her. And I just used 070 for that. Now, on the little guy's outfit, I'm going to make it green. And I'm actually using two different colors here. I'm using the light green first, 041, and I'm putting it everywhere. Then where I want the darker shadows, I'm coming in with regular green, 040. Only because with the light green, I couldn't make a light and a dark. The color was just too light. So I colored his little boots black, and I'm doing the black on his little candy holder, I guess you call it. And I'm doing the same process with the leaves that I did on the little boy's outfit. And I'm doing a little orange here for his little candy holder. Now for their skin, you're not really going to be able to see much of it, so I just went in with blush, which is 069. And I'm just putting a little bit on here, but you'll see in a little bit, you actually don't even have to color it. So here is the little girl and the little boy finished coloring. Now I need to do the background. So I just realized that you guys really can't see the palette. I'm starting out with a very light gray, the 041. And I'm going to do a light wash all over the whole thing, except for the very bottom, because I'm going to put grass there. So as you can see, I'm just doing a really light wash, basically getting the paper kind of wet, and I'm just using that light gray. But then I realized you guys can't really see what I'm doing. So I stopped and I turned it around. Now you'll see I'm mixing some gray and some black and a little bit of purple. And I had already done that light gray wash all over the entire thing. And now I'm just coming back in, starting at the top. And you can see I'm just mixing a little bit of the black, a little bit of the gray, and a little bit of the purple. And I'm not blending it all the way out. You can see that there's some light spots and some dark spots, and you want to kind of leave it that way so that you got texture and the look of clouds. And as I work my way down, I just get a little bit lighter each time, and sometimes I add a little more purple depending on if I think it needs it. So there's really no rhyme or reason to this. You just kind of work your way down, and trust me, it'll look good no matter what you do. And for the very bottom, I'm going to go back in and use the same two colors in the green, only this time I'm doing the darker green first, and then I come back in with a little bit of the lighter green, kind of where I would do shadows. And here they are. I think they're really, really cute. So I'm going to use this new pad of paper this year by Doodlebug Designs, Booze and Brews. And I had already cut a piece of purple cardstock as a top folding card, and I had already gotten out 2 pieces of the designer paper from inside here and cut them. And I used my corner chomper, the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to glue the our little girl and boy to the orange stripe. And this is why I do not use tape runners, because I never get anything straight. And I always use a liquid glue because, as you can see here, I can pull it up and move it and get everything straight. When I use the tape runner, I have to throw away too much. So that was TomBow Mono Multi glue that I used, and I just put it in a different bottle. So I'm going to take some foam tape, which my foam tape is in this huge roll, and it's really, really sticky. So I cut it from the roll and then put it on here. And you can see I'm having a hard time here. It's stuck to me everywhere. I'm checking to make sure that my card is not upside down, because I've done that a few times. Flatten her a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of edit this out because you can really see my head when I get over here. Okay, so now it's time for the sentiment, and I'm going to do the "You Had Me at Hallow." So I've just got a piece of white paper, and I'm using Memento Orange, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment out. This was just a piece of scrap paper. I think it's Nina 80 pound. And then I'm going to, this is a Stampin' Up oval, small oval, and I'm going to punch the sentiment out. And then I'm going to get my little sponge dauber, and I'm going to just kind of go around the edges because I wanted it to stand out a little bit. So I'm just working my way around the edge with the same Memento Orange. And I think this is where I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. And I'm not going to pop this up because it's already has enough dimension with the foam tape. Look at how cute it is. I just love this little card. So these are the little faces that come with, well, you have to buy them separately, but I store them in the back of my Darcie stamps. And this is why I said it didn't really matter if you colored in their faces very much, because these fit right over it and they line up perfectly, and it's just so cute. So see, it didn't, I really didn't even have to color it at all because you can't see it. It covers the whole face except for the hair. It kind of matches up perfect, and I love it. Sorry about my hair. So I'm going to attach them with some glue dots. And I've done this plenty of times and they never come off. So glue dots are perfect for this. And sorry about my head again. That's why I edited it out. I have to line it up right though. Anyway, here we go. So it's just turned out so cute. So now it's time for just some last minute details. So I'm going to take some of my Wink of Stella, being really careful not to go over the black of the eyes and the mouth. And just make his little treat bucket sparkly. And I'm going to add some sparkle to the night sky. So I'm just lightly going over the entire night sky. And I always like to use this jelly roll. It's a clear jelly roll, and it acts a lot like glossy accents, but you can get it in a, I like to go over my words with it because it's really, I mean, it's got a fine point. And just For a last little touch, add some sequins. And I'm not going to lie, I had to edit a lot of this out because it took me a while. I am not good at sequins. I always feel like they never come out real well, and then I just don't place them well. So I played with this for a while. But I kind of have it to where I think I like it. And the way I do it is I just set them on my project. And sorry about the shaking. I think my dog hit the camera stand. But after I've got them where I like them, I take some multi-matte medium and my tweezers, and I just pick it up, put a little spot of glue down, and then put my sequin right down over it. Anyway, I've heard Christina Warner refer to this as card surgery, and she's not kidding. You really do feel like you're doing a little surgery here. But anyway, this is our card today, and I hope you guys really, really enjoyed making this with me. I think it came out super adorable, and please hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I will see you in a few days with another card. But until next time, hugs and loves from my craft room to yours. Bye.